Greetings one and all, this is Rhythm Works and welcome to my channel on the day after my 53rd birthday. Yes, my 53rd birthday. And you know, in our culture, we just don't celebrate our birthdays for one day. We don't celebrate our Earth days, our Earth Strong for one day. On a monumental birthday, on a landmark birthday, we celebrate it for a year. So on my 50th birthday, I celebrated that for a full year. For regular birthdays, I celebrate that for a week at the very least, depending on my mood and my financial income, if you know what I'm saying. So on this birthday, my 53rd, I'm going to be celebrating it for a week, because sometimes your birthday could land on a Monday and you have to go to work. Do you know what I'm saying? And as a result, you're not going to really have a good birthday when you're at work doing what the man tells you to do. You know what I'm saying? So hence the reason why we elongate, extend our birthday celebrations. Well, enough of that. Now, first things first, I am sad to say that I will not be buying Mass Effect Andromeda. And it doesn't really have anything to do with the game per se, but it's just down to permutations. And the reason is simply this. Now, if I buy Mass Effect Andromeda, chances are is that my friends will not be getting it for whatever their reasons are. But if I'm going to be buying a game and I'm going to want to enjoy the multiplayer aspects of the game, I can only enjoy it with my mates. Do you know what I mean? With some randoms, they might get it. With some randoms, they might not get it. That's just the dice you roll. But in terms of multiplayer, it has to be a game that all my mates are basically playing. And that way I can enjoy it as much as I can, as well as my friends. Okay, so that is basically that. So the chances are is that they will not be getting Mass Effect Andromeda. And for that reason, I won't be getting it. Instead, I'm going to be actually playing more Destiny, and I'm going to be playing the timed event, which is the Age of Triumph, which is going to be dropping next week, Tuesday. And from there, there's going to be lots of different stuff to do, like weekly events, daybreak events. All the old raids are coming back, you know, so that's going to be really enjoyable for me and my mates to get into. And it's going to last until Destiny's 2 release, which is going to be, by some accounts, the 8th of September. So the 8th of September is going to be the day when Destiny 2 drops. And I just want to take this opportunity to mention things about Destiny. But before I even do that, there's another subject matter that I want to talk about, which a few of my subscribers and, you know, a few of my mates have been kind of alluding to in asking me, Rhythm, are you going to stream? You know, you should stream. I think you got a good vibe about yourself to stream gaming content. And for me, it's like, you know, the streaming thing, I get what it's about. You know, I know what needs to be done with it, but I don't think I have the patience for it. But when I do pre-recorded gameplays and I edit that, I enjoy that more. But I totally understand that people like to watch people streaming. So I've made up my mind and I'm going to stream. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to stream. And the day I'm going to be streaming, which will be Thursdays, reason being is because one of my esteemed gaming buddies, that's his day off. And a lot of my other buddies is normally around on a Thursday anyway. So whether it be Thursday in the daytime, afternoon, evening time, I think we're going to basically, well, I think I am going to stream evening time, Thursday evening UK GMT, right? So that's all I have for now, but I'll have more details for you in future, right? So, my DualShock 4 is disconnected. Anyway, next up, Destiny, right? And for those in the know, there's been leakage of a Destiny poster. There's been leakage of the beta, which is happening in June, and there is leakage of the Destiny 2 release date, which is the 8th of September by some accounts. Don't quote me on it, but if the information is true, that is going to be a day one release for me. There is no two ways about it. It's a day one release for me. And I'm going to tell you why it's a day one release for me more than any other game that's going to be released between now and the 8th of September. And the reasons are as follows. Number one, shooting mechanics. Destiny has definitely got to be one of the only games on the PS4 that has got the best shooting mechanics on any game on the PS4. I know I've kind of put a double negative, but what I'm saying is that Destiny has got the best shooting mechanics on any PS4 game, bar none. It's not one of the, it's the best shooting mechanics, in my opinion. And I'll put Battlefield down to a very, very close second. A ball here, as my mate Dave would say. I'll put it as a ball here second, okay? Shooting mechanics, definitely the best I've played. Number two, the variation of modes in Destiny. You've got PvP and PvE, and they're spread across so many modes in the game. For example, you've got daily strikes, you've got weekly strikes, you've got Crucible, which is PvP. You've got different modes within the Crucible: Mayhem, Clash, Control. You've got patrol missions, which you can basically do by yourself on a PvE thing, or you can do it with a fire team. Also, you have timed events, right? Which is like Age of Triumph, the forthcoming Age of Triumph events. Then you got sparrow racing, where you can race your sparrows up and down the place on different planets. Then you got the raids, which are more or less like the elite co-op gaming experience on Destiny, you know, and it involves using 6 players, you know, and those games, those modes, well, that mode in particular lasts a very long time, and you can have a good time with it, or you can have a really crap time with it. I know in my experience I've had more crap times than good times, but out of all the raids so far, I've done 2. I've done the Vault of Glass and I've done Crota's End. In terms of King's Fall, Wrath of the Machines, I've not done those, and it's simply because it's just trying to organize a group of people to do the raid with. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of time to organize, and it takes time to set up, and it takes time to execute. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to have some dedicated friends of the game, or dedicated fans of the game, I should say, to make the thing work. You know what I mean? So that's my thing where raids are concerned. But my ambition is to actually complete all of the raids before Destiny 2 drops, and I'm hoping I can do it. So that's why I want to kind of incorporate the streams with the Age of Triumph. That's why I want to incorporate the stream with the Age of Triumph timed event. That's what I'm trying to say. Shit. Oh dear. Okay. Number 3. Destiny has definitely got to be one of the most socio-centric games I've ever played. If you don't have many friends, or you don't have no friends at all, you can go on groups like Destiny LFG and all these other groups that will help you find like-minded, and I say like-minded very loosely, Destiny players into getting raids done, into getting certain other game modes done, if you like. You just gotta just take your dice and roll your dice with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because as much as you'll find like-minded gamers, you're gonna find a lot of twats on there as well. So, you know, it's there in equal measure. That's all I can basically say. But Destiny for me has been one of the games where I've met a group of dear friends now to me, you know what I mean, in gaming right about now, you know. And don't just take my word for it. A lot of people have basically said that they've met and formed very, very good friendly relationships with fellow gamers on that game, on Destiny, you know, because of the modes. You know, there's something for everyone in that game. Okay, another reason, number 4, longevity. I've been playing the game just around 3 years now. Yeah, it'll be 3 years. on and off that I've been playing the game, longer than any other game I've purchased on the PlayStation 4. What else? I've sank over 1,000 hours in the game, which is very, very unusual for me, but it just goes to show how much I like the game. And all my friends, they basically put in around the same amount of hours. I think I put in much more than 1,000. Must be around 1,500 hours I put in there. You know what I mean? Which is a lot. It's a lot, definitely. For a game to hold your attention for that amount of time, over that amount of time that it's been released, has got to be something. It's got to be going in their favor. And the last reason is simply this: Destiny 2 is going to be better than Destiny 1 if they don't fuck it up by way of changing the shooting mechanics, by changing the very things that made Destiny what it is today. If they don't change that and just fix up the story mode and just add a little bit of things here and there, just little improvements, slight improvements to the game, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be a great game. It'll be a greater game. And I think even with Destiny 1 kind of being pushed to one side, it will still be one of the games that I would, hop on from time to time to time, as it were. But Destiny 2 has definitely got a huge fan base. Well, Destiny as a game has definitely got a huge, huge fan base. And without question, it's going to be one of the biggest selling games of the year. But it's got Red Dead Redemption 2 to contend with. It's got Last of Us 2 to contend with. Uncharted, I don't think it's going to have much problem with Uncharted. You know what I mean? I think out of those three, that game for me falls third. For me personally, for various reasons. But with Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Last of Us 2, yeah, it's going to be, pretty much a 3-horse race, as it were. Maybe with Call of Duty, did I say that? Call of Duty? Maybe with Call of Duty they might go back to their roots, but EA and DICE has already done that with Battlefield 1, do you know what I'm saying? So all they're going to do is just going to follow suit a good couple of years later down the line. So, who knows? Maybe they might surprise me. But, yeah, so that is the reason why Destiny 2 is going to be a day one purchase for me in 2017. The 8th of September cannot come soon enough. The beta cannot come soon enough for me. June. So I've got a funny feeling that they're going to make the announcement in E3 and they're going to say the beta is now live. That's my prediction for Destiny in E3. But anyway, that is all from me for now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. And like I said, the streams are coming. They're going to be coming on a Thursday. So I think it will come. Let me get my teeth in. I think it will come next Thursday to tie in with the Age of Triumph timed event. Okay, so it's with that. I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, you know the coup. Whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre. See, I got it. Happy gaming, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, people, gamers, stay blessed. Magan.